Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to another SUP Boarder video. This video, we're out in the SUP Boarder garden because it's very hot, which is lovely at the moment, great weather for paddleboarding. But we're going to be having a first look and unboxing some of the brand new paddleboards from Duotone. Duotone are a very established brand in the water sports industry, been making windsurfing, wing foiling, wings and kites for a very long time, and they have a sister brand also known as Fanatic, which a lot of you may be well aware of, and they've put a lot of their R&D and work and history of all that water sports into these new SUPs. They're all made in the same Duotone SLS, which stands for Strong, Light and Superior. So let's unpack them, see what we think of them, first impressions, and when the tide comes in, let's jump on the water and give you a few of our initial thoughts. Also, there's going to be another video coming out after this where I'm going to be looking at the paddles as well. So definitely check that one out. Let's get into it. The good thing about unpacking boards, it gives you a really good understanding of what their packaging is like, how much plastic they potentially use, and it also gives you a really good idea of how many people get scared when I get a Stanley blade out with a brand new paddleboard. So I have had a look online and I've seen these boards online, and the price points of these boards seems very, very competitive, and they are going to offer something very different straight away. The bags are very different. No plastic in there at the moment. We reviewed some of their lightweight compact boards in one of our tests we did a couple of years ago, and all the testers really loved the backpack style, which is very much this longer and thinner backpack. A lot of people found it the best to carry out of all the boards we had on test. So they've obviously kept that, and I think they've kept that throughout the whole range. I straight away like this zip that you can undo. Oh, actually it's very nice, it goes right out. Opens straight like that. Inside of this we just have a nice cardboard box, nice paper, and nothing else. So this one I'm looking at is the Blitz. It is the 11.2 by 32 by 6 inches, 310 litres in volume. This retails as a complete package at just over £500. Or you can buy them as board-only packages. And I think this one retails at £479. So they're all very competitive price points. Packaging, pretty good. So, in fact, it's very good. Not even got sellotape in it. So that's for the kids to wrap up the Christmas presents later in the year. Right, these boards are small when they're packed down, and they feel very supple. Very supple. Oh yeah, they've got that really good quality premium feel about them, being the SLS. So they've got a few different sizes in the range. Most of them are definitely pushing to around people getting on the water, but really wanting a very easy board to transport, being light, being comfortable in the backpack, easy to actually roll up and inflate. So got a small bit of foam padding there, the rest is all tissue paper. That foam padding is to stop the fin from marking on the deck pad, so looking good. So this one being the 32 wide, this is going to be a really popular size actually, 11.2 by 32. A lot of people are going to paddle this board and want to use this board. Really nice feel, as I said. And straight away you'll notice they've got a foldable fin box, which is why they can go most small in that bag. Let's see what's in the box. The fin. Nice big sweatback touring fin, going to get you in a straight line. More paper, a few patches if you've got to repair your board, and a valve key. I think what I'll do, I'll unpack them all, get to this stage, then we'll inflate them all, and then I'll give you a summary of what I think of them then before I get onto the water. So before I take these out, the other two boards I've got the Raven and the Flow. The Flow is very much the all-round shape. That one is the 10.4 by 33, super stable first time board for everybody in the family. And the Raven is the 11.6 by 31. So this one is going to offer you more speed and glide compared to the Blitz. Probably a very popular board as well, the Raven actually. The Raven and the Blitz, yeah, definitely. The Flow, really good all-round family board. You could learn on any of these boards, to be honest. They all have the really nice bags. I just noticed the zips. Everything's really nice actually. Really good quality. Paddle holders, pump holders on the outside, and the boards, they are light. They are light. I've just noticed something quite neat. The strap that you do your board up with is also a carry strap. Neat, like it. Shows you're really thinking about the stuff. This is the Flow. Oh, the graphics are good. The colorways are nice. Duotone have always got really good looking boards. They just seem to be, well, you know, the colorways work. Yeah. A lot of people are going to use these. So very distinctive look on the new Duotone range. The Raven, because it's a bit more performance, you see the Raven has got the extra kick pad, or the deck pad that goes further back. The other boards haven't. They're a bit more focused towards being lightweight, easy to travel with. So interesting observation there. And the Raven, remember, that's the slightly narrow one. It's going to give you that more performance. So there we go, all pumped up. They're only pumped up to about 5 psi each because it is about 25 degrees out here at the moment. But I'll pump them up more to get on the water later when the tide comes in. The recommended psi pressure, 15 to 18 psi. That's a good sign. My other initial thoughts, as I said, material is very, very supple. The boards are very, very light. Like, I have to weigh them in a bit, but 6 kilos I'd say. 6.5 kilos for that. I do like the finish and the fittings. Really well finished around the deck pads, very well finished around the rails, around all the leashing points, front bungee leashing fixing points. They're all nicely glued on, and the colorways and the look of the boards do look very nice. These obviously can take kayak seat attachments, and as I said earlier, the deck pads are a bit more minimal on the Flow and the Blitz, and the Raven, they're a little bit longer. But I do really like the look and the styling of all those boards. Another thing I like actually looking at now is they're very distinctively looking outline shapes. They haven't just, you know, changed the Flow range and blended it into the Blitz and the Raven. They've completely changed the tail shape from a sort of round square on the Flow to a diamond, to a smaller diamond on the Raven. We'll see what they feel like on the water for that, but it's just nice that they haven't just made them, stretched them out, made them a bit wider throughout the range of the boards. Right, so just been on the water with the 3 boards, the Flow, the Raven and the Blitz. Quite obvious that the Flow is the most stable, being widest, a little bit slower to paddle. The Blitz is a lot of fun being 32 wide but having a bit more length. I really do like the Raven though. It does seem to paddle a little bit quicker, it's a little bit narrower, a little bit more responsive. Having the deck pad or the kicker at the back, the EVA pad, does make a bigger difference when you're doing step back turns. I did notice that not having that kick pad or the EVA pad at the back with the other two boards, you have to be a little bit more cautious when you go into the step back turn. But maybe a lot of you aren't doing those if you just want general all-round paddling boards. They are three great boards, very, very lightweight. They look well made, they're welded rails, so they definitely do need a genuine look at. If you would like more information on one of these boards, or like me to do a full review on one of these boards, driving more into the deflection tests and really maybe comparing against other boards on the market, let us know and I'll jump into that. It's been good to ride these boards from Duotone. They definitely observe their SLS stamp on them, and if you're after a lightweight board that packs down relatively small with a really nice backpack, definitely they should be on your list. Remember to check out the first look video I'm going to do for the paddle range from Duotone as well. Thanks very much, I'll see you on another SUP Boarder video soon.